like if you found the video valuable. Olivia dusted powdered sugar over the second almond croissant and placed it beside the first. Her bakery was quiet this early in the morning, the only sounds being the hum of the oven and the distant seagulls circling the nearby docks. Every Sunday, for the past 6 months, she had baked 2 of the same croissant, her specialty. One for her, one for the man who never came. It had started innocently enough. A traveler named Eli had wandered into her shop one rainy Sunday, soaked, curious, and a little too charming. He stayed for an hour, then 2. They talked about pastries, poetry, and that odd little bookstore near the pier. "I'll be back next Sunday," he'd said, paying for a single almond croissant and leaving behind a smile that stuck with her longer than it should have. He didn't come back, not the next week, not the one after, but she baked 2 croissants anyway. She didn't know why, maybe stubbornness, maybe hope. All she had of him was the name, Eli, and a half-finished poem he'd scribbled in her guest book. Some hearts are late to bloom, but when they do, they bloom forever. The bell above the bakery door jingled. Olivia glanced up, fully expecting Mrs. Cardwell, who always came for scones at 9. It wasn't her. A tall man, maybe late 20s, stepped in. He looked like he hadn't slept. His dark curls were messy, and his eyes scanned the room like he was searching for something he'd lost. Or someone. "Hi," he said, voice soft. "Are you Olivia?" She blinked. "Yes. Can I help you?" He reached into his coat and pulled out a notebook. "Weathered. Familiar. I think this belongs to someone who knew you." She stepped closer, recognizing it immediately. It was Eli's. Her hands trembled as she took it. "Where did you get this?" The man hesitated. "He was my older brother." Was. The word hit her like a gust of cold wind. "He passed away?" she whispered. 2 weeks ago, the man replied gently. "Car accident. I was going through his things and found this." He gestured to the open page. Eli's handwriting. The poem now complete. "Some hearts are late to bloom. But when they do, they bloom forever." She made Sundays sacred again. "Tell her, I didn't forget." Tears welled in Olivia's eyes. All those Sundays, he hadn't forgotten. "He wrote about you a lot," the man said. "Wanted to come back. He just didn't think he deserved to." Olivia swallowed the lump in her throat. "He did." They stood in silence for a moment, the scent of warm pastries wrapping around them like a memory. "Would you?" she began, her voice barely a whisper, "like a croissant?" The man smiled. "Only if you have to." She smiled through her tears. "I always do."